Hey there everyone, this is Life. Welcome back to my playthrough of Veteran Odyssey Untold. Today we're going to continue exploring the Azure Rainforest, hopefully gonna get our butt kicked a little bit less, now that I'm a little bit more aware of what the enemies are capable of. Let's start by going down to the 13th floor, and let's explore. Okay, where have I not been yet? Up here, except I can't reach up there. Down here, which I guess we can go next. Or over here, because I missed a spot. Let's go to where this, let's go that spot up. So we're just gonna run over there, because we've already been here. And what's over here? We got a door. Oh. One of these. Oh, that's fabulous. I wish I had known this was here earlier. It would have stopped you from wasting so much TP. But now we know it's there. Did it have a different symbol on the 8th floor, or did I actually just mark it? Oh, I put an exclamation point on it. Whoops. Oh, to be honest, the exclamation point is a little bit easier to identify than that. It just kind of blends in with the background, so I'm just going to put an exclamation point over it. Explore new turf. Probably didn't even have to make a cut, because that was so fast. I may have made a cut anyway, who knows? I do, because I edit this in post. This is actually very similar to the original. At least, it's slightly similar. Not very. This set is gross. Leg bind plus guy with lots of rabid, fast attacks equals pain. We're gonna hope that they don't cling the back. Front guard. Inferno is fine. I think a delayed heal is better than diagnosis in this case as well. Especially since there's a chance the strategy just doesn't stick around. Yeah, and they'll get those guys back online very quickly. And gets these guys very weakened. So now we can focus our efforts on the insect, while Frederica just rips the rest out. Very nice. Worked exactly as planned. And we move on. Okay, so I'm getting the hang of how to deal with the enemies here, so they're not going to be as scary. Once you know how to deal with things, they become much less scary. And learning when to use delayed heal and when to use diagnosis is a very important skill, and I'm glad I'm learning it. Let's go over here. Check. A hole. Let's peer. I suspect worms. Yeah, I suspect worms live in this hole. And like, worms, holes. I mean, we're dealing with underground. Sure, something may have dropped down there, but we don't know. But because of the worm-like enemies, I'm just gonna say that there's worms in there. And ignore it, at least for now. This set again. Second verse, same as the first. La la la, I love you. Okay, diagnosis is actually a fast skill, so I can use it before the normal attacks go out. That's good. Makes me feel safer in the delayed heal strat. In fact, it makes me wish I had done that kind of testing sooner. Guess I'll show the tail end of that fight for that. But, wow. We get Prayer's last level. We heal up, and move forward. How much TP does Prayer heal now that it's max level? Let's keep an eye on someone. I guess when we're in a fight, I'll look after it. This should be a chop point if pattern permits. Sea branch. And another sea branch. And we didn't get blindsided by frogs. Hallelujah. Okay. You know, this foliage in the upper right sometimes makes me think the event thing showed up, and it kind of trips me out. But, you know, I keep recognizing that it's part of the foliage. Okay, guess it's just as simple as that, with these rivers in between. So we're just going in S-spins around until we reach a dead end. Very nice. Very similar to the original game's architecture type. Except the original game, I think, had them in different places. So it's not a direct carbon copy. Okay, the FOE's right there. I'm a little scared. Double Dragonfly set. Another one we've seen before, so I'll cut through it unless something interesting happens. Yeah, so sorry for the interruption. Anyways, let's continue on. Get this. This is a Nectar 2. Those are very handy. I'm gonna be very happy that I have that and just keep going. It's a really good item, actually. Nectar 2s have been a pretty good force during boss fights. I always wish I had more, but it's nice that they're handing me some. Saving these Nectar 2s for boss fights and actually using them during boss fights has proven very, very useful. Nothing here. Just, you gotta check all the dead ends, because sometimes they lay things against them, like the hole and stuff. Another double dragonfly set. These are becoming very familiar now. This is so she's going... Raquana is going from 70 to 77. So max level, everyone's getting 7 TP back. That's fairly impressive. Simon has run out of healing TP to work with, so that's a little scary. Keep going, regardless of it, but it isn't exactly a prospect that I like. Did I remember to bring Aradni threads? Yes, I did. Good. Alright, so I don't have to worry. So the number one thing about Eternacy is that as long as you have those wonderful, wonderful threads, you don't have to be afraid. You have no reason to be. No events here. Cool. You have a choice to go south or north. We'll see what's on this side. This leads to a box. I like those things. Preemptive on this is very nice, because it means I can focus on what I actually need to. Citus. Can't really do anything, and I need you to get your TP back for a later fight. Well, the offense was a little slow on the draw there. Makes me worry, of course. Bit of a front guard. Use Casitis again. Attack, attack. Heals itself, that's fine. Healing itself, that's fine. Double attacks are always good. Use Casitis on one enemy, doesn't matter. Also, thank you for the person who told me it was Casitis. Anyways. Loops up like that. And this is a... This is 3,500 in. Cool. Always nice to get a good chunk of money. This goes there. Looks like we're getting pretty close to the end here. Hopefully it'll give me a floor jump or something to work with here. It might not, it might. We're hoping it does, of course. I can use another delayed heal thanks to the help of... What is that skill's name? I don't have it memorized yet. It surprises me that I don't have that skill memorized yet. It is called... Prayer. Okay. I need to memorize that. It's just like that skill is so important to this team. It's a miracle I don't have it memorized yet. Not actually a miracle, it's strange that I don't have it memorized yet. Event? Why is the event only when I'm facing the water? How are you supposed to find this event if it... What? I don't know. Yeah, let's check the watery. Ooh. Try eating it. There's no way that'll work, right? Skillfully inserts her knife into the pivotal slit to open it up. Ooh. Wow. Just what I needed. Okay then, that's really nice. 30 TP spot. You know, that's pretty solid, except for the full heal that's already on this floor, but you know, a 30 TP slot while I'm in the middle of a trudge, that helps a bunch. Now Simon can get back online with those delayed heals. Simon spends a lot of TP if I want to use both delayed heal and diagnosis in a fight, let me tell you. Okay, there's an FOE here. There's an FOE right there. I barely noticed him until I looked at my FOE gauge. Let's step back a bit. I'd hate to run into a fight over while we're next to those guys. Interesting. Ooh, a staggering word. Nah, it only staggered one of them. Still, that's really good. Bloody offense, ice wall. Okay. This could be a little dangerous. I'm gonna vote that Inferno is probably the one I should be using. Delayed. Broken stance. So we take no damage from that. That does a lot of damage, but the other one's stunned. Not that it would have mattered whether it was stunned or not. I'm gonna boost Frederica's attack because I believe that increases her turn order. I don't know if it actually does, but I assume it does. I guess it doesn't. Okay, so that has no effect on turn order. Learned, lesson. Get a bunch of items. Right, Quana can turn around and heal us all again. Quana is best healer, let no one tell you otherwise. Alright, let's speed through here. Okay, so I missed this spot here. I don't think there was anything of consequence there. I'm just gonna put a question mark since I haven't been there before. And I'll put not visited on this so I know if I have to look at it. I assume there's nothing there, but I haven't played this game before, or gotten this far in this game before, so there's every chance in the world. Go through these twists and turns. I think I saw a shortcut on the left wall. I do. Let's activate that sucker. That's gonna allow me to reach the staircase pretty easily. Let's rush over to the healing spot real quick. The one on the 8th floor is still a safer spring to hit. Just as an FYI. From 39 HP to 176. I have a calculator with me, but it's dark, so I can't read it. But that's pretty nice boost in health every time. Stops me from having to heal off the bloody offense damage. It's nice. Let's see if this gives me a floor jump or not. I'm gonna be very happy if it does. It does. Cool, so we can go back there anytime. The floor of God's tears. Dino Gator, hello. Muckdial, if you want to call him that, because that's what he was called in the first. He doesn't seem to see me, so I assume he's fine. I think I should treat the water as walls now, because seeing over them has marginal benefit now. And it's always nice to see two different mapping styles conflict with each other. Ooh, never mind. We might have rafts or something going on in here, so maybe that mapping style isn't for the best. Especially since I can see land. There's 2 boxes on this one piece of land of these gators. Is there a way there? There's gotta be a way there. Oh boy, yeah, we got lily pad floating things just like we did in the original. In the original, they were straight shots all the time. So there's no drifting, they didn't take you any place random, they always went in a straight line. So that's gonna be interesting if they behave the same way. No, Yeah, that'd be terrible. Yep. Untethered to land, somehow alive. Is there a ceiling? There's just kind of a ceiling. Interesting. May consider... Okay, so it might be an alternative route. Water, water everywhere. Let's go this way. This set looks nasty. I've only just experienced it. Panic is going to throw a wrench into everything if it happens. A boosted Thor will kill the bats for sure. But that doesn't make this any less dangerous. Fauna's down. That sucks. I'm confused. That sucks. Oh, I guess an unboosted Thor also does it. It's good. And then I guess we can finish this off pretty easily. Fortune smiled on me because I didn't go down. I should have remembered to use diagnosis there, but I didn't. Yeah, our front row has kind of become a punching bag. I may have to consider increasing defensive measures. I don't know why I used you to heal. Your TP isn't meant to be expended on heal outside of combat. Oh. Interesting. Game did that. Alright, so we know there's land there. Is there anything else I can say from here? No, that's like one tiny bit of land. Okay, I know that that's there. Let's see what else is around here. An alligator over there. There. Water. Assuming there's water in all that intermediate space. Interesting. Event here? I'm a little concerned about triggering events. Huh? Okay. Pretty fish. Noted. Probably for a quest later. Becoming pretty long exploration session. I'm sorry if you guys don't like the long exploration sessions. They make for good podcasting episodes, though. Lots of water. Got land here. Lily pad here. Oh, and it extends down here, and there's another lily pad there. What the hell is that? That's new. I haven't seen your face in Eternautic history before. Something you're physical. Lightning? Ooh, it's an angler, though. Maybe it has... I don't know its weakness. Delayed heal as a safety net. Vulcan. It uses ice. Noted. Has a lot of health. Noted. Try Volt. Diagnosis and attack. Did that go through the ice wall? It must have gone through the ice wall, otherwise Raquana wouldn't have taken damage. Ice wall is level 5, so it should negate all ice damage. Oh, against one ice attack for all allies this turn? So if it hits the same person multiple times, it doesn't protect? That's not what I thought it did. Usually ice wall... Okay, so in Eternautic games, ice walls are usually to stop everything for the entire turn. This is once per ally per turn. That's different. Let me shoot him up. Okay. Gives a lot of experience for a single dude. Let me check out the book on him. Yeah, we've been not doing this for a while. Monsters Codex, let's check him out. Hell Angler. Weak to fire. Has that water splash skill, nothing else. Otherwise, it's just a huge HP sponge. Okay, so it's just a giant HP sponge with, that's weak to fire and has some ice skills. A random hit ice skill that's actually really annoying, but a nice skill nonetheless. Oh, isn't there a... Yeah, there's this stupid pedal symbol in the alternate menus. I wonder what that's used for. Wow. I can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. Alright. Let's cross this one. Safely crossing the water from the floating mass, you step off the terraformer once more. Alright, so we can't force it to go in other directions. As I thought, there is one leading back from here. Got a small river here. This is a pretty isolated landmass. Let's see what we can find here. Another event? Another fish in the water event. Okay then. There must be a quest connected to it if it's giving me these prompts. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything around, so... Put a double water barrier up. Alright, let's go. You see another... That is a long strip with nothing but flower petals on it. Okay, we have another petal here. This floor is so interesting. I wish I could stay on it forever. Sadly, I don't have all the time in the world to stay here, neither do you guys, I'm sure. Another Hail Angler by itself. I assume the fight will go about the same. Thank you. Probably the first time I used... Okay, we got a developed jaw from him. That's pretty neato. Okay, I can see the landmasses in front of me, and I should go ahead and take advantage. So this is connected to a landmass that goes directly in front of me, covers these spots with flowers, all of them, and even has one on the end over there. Must be completely surrounded, otherwise why would it exist? And you can kind of see where it trails off. Okay, there's one other flower on this island. We'll go ahead and take it. It goes for a long ways. It does have a flower going backwards. Can't wait to find the flowers that don't go backwards. Those are going to be the most interesting. And mapping ahead is going to be very valuable. So we can see a landmass in front. It does peel over to the right a bit. There's another flower over there. Let's extend at least one more over. And it looks like this goes on uninterrupted for the entire... almost the entire time, if not the... Okay. Got this. Peels down here. That goes off to a wall eventually. Surrounded by water. Surrounded by water. Another Hail Angler by itself. Third verse. Same as the first. La la la, I love you. That attack kind of sucked. I'm out of ice walls, so it's probably just not safe for me to continue anymore. There's a flower petal there, connected to the landmass above it. That's a little hard to gauge. More land masses, more water. I never did explore the southern section of this island. It's fine. That music is reserved for bad times only. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's you, forest folk. Oh, so good to see you. Okay, she's giving us a warning, and then she leaves. Yeah, not human. Well, ooh, that's an interesting point. Well, I guess that's as far as we go for now. Well, I'll exhaust this until the encounter rate becomes dangerous, but, we're approaching strings here. There's dino-gators everywhere. Goes off for quite the distance. Almost a 3x3 island. This is very similar to the architecture of the original game. The original game also had architecture kind of like this island, a 3x3 island that extends off to the lower right a little bit. I remember finding my first swordfish here. So, ooh. And the landmass goes off that way. Oh well. We'll discover more about this place later. Ratty Thread out, sell stuff, save the game, see you guys next time.